my name, I'ma stick some metal to your brain, and it's not a lobotomy. Better acknowledge me, I'm an up-and-coming prodigy. Amen.
Hey, welcome back to another episode. Hey, listen, man, we got Boosie Badazz about the went down there and took a plea deal. But not only is Boosie went down there and took a plea deal, we got Charleston White on the troll once again. Hey, jump in here with us as we go through this, man. Hey, I'm one of your hosts. I'm Uncle Anthony.
What's up with this? Your boy KC.
Hey, man, listen. So Boosie Badazz got in trouble, man. Firearm related charges out in California. Back in 2003, in 2020, 23, somewhere in there. So from what the reports were saying, KC, is that them charges was dropped by the state, but it was picked up by the federal government.
Yeah, I had seen it. I was on Instagram the other day. It was on the Shade Room with that boy. What's his name? But they don't even know how long they're gonna give him yet, though. That's what I'm still waiting to see.
Yeah. Well, listen, California don't play, man. California don't play about the firearms, man. Even concealed carry, even law-abiding citizens that got concealed carry can't carry in California. So California don't play, man. So he might be.
And then I did see though where he was like he going to get his sentencing in August 26th. So I guess we'll find out August 26th. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But yeah, I had seen it though.
Hey, but I think the talk is Charleston. Charleston White, my brother. He been on Boosie case for a minute now. Like he been on Boosie case for a minute. I think I don't know if he don't like Boosie or they done had some bad blood or whatever, but he been on Boosie case for a minute. But now he trolling the situation, in which we're gonna get into this video here in a second. But now he's trolling the situation. But I think he kind of out of line with some of the stuff that he planning on doing.
Man, you know, people like him, they ain't gonna stop till they get hurt, man.
Well, he said it's content. I don't know. Maybe just maybe, just maybe we'll see. Hey, y'all, check out this video with us, man. Hey, stay tuned. Let's get into this. Let's dissect this. Let's dissect this video and jump into it.
You gotta be dumb and stupid. You should have snitched, Boosie. I love my kids so much, Boosie. I would have said that's his gun. That ain't mine. That's his gun. Check the fingerprints on it. But you know what, Boosie? Your fingerprints was on the gun. They seen it in your back pocket with that motherfucking satellite. You can't beat the police, Boosie. I tried to tell you, you might as well come join us. You can't beat us, Boosie.
Not come on,
you
join
might
us.
as well come join us. Boosie going to jail. I'm so happy. I'm happy. I'm gonna celebrate. Who wish jail on people? Me. What black man celebrate when another black man go to jail? Me. Your top 5. You saying you a real nigga. For my top 5 favorite rapper. But that don't mean I don't want you to go to jail. Even though you are my top 5 favorite, I still want your ass in jail, nigga. It don't matter. I'm still gonna listen to your music, nigga, because you in jail. I listened to him, you was in jail last time. Hell are you talking about? I went to the concert when they released you. When they let you out this time, guess who gonna be at the concert? Me. When they had your welcome home birthday, your welcome home party again, guess who gonna be at the concert? Me. Hey, boy, God is good all the time. I swear to God, I've been praying.
Hey, man, I don't know. Charleston White is crazy, bro. In this video, he did a lot of he said a lot. He talked about trolling the main mama, trolling the baby mama, saying that they're gonna have to pump milk in the visiting room. I think my boy going a little too far at this moment, man.
Yeah, I mean, but like, you know, like people like Charleston White, he don't really care, like, cause like he made it clear that he's, you know, he worked with the police. And you know, Boosie done been on record saying like he ain't going, you know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to have no dealings with Charleston. But you know, like, and I wouldn't say like a fan, but like I like to watch Charleston White video. He entertaining, so you know what I'm saying? It's just like certain stuff I don't agree with that he do. But at the same time, it's just be like, you know, I'm the type of person I also believe you make your bed, you lay in it. So if you give him something to talk about, then I mean you can't be really mad.
Yeah. Now don't get me wrong, man. Charleston White is got to be one of the top creators, content creators. He found his niche in it, and his niche. But you got to give it to him though. The guy is smart, right? The guy is smart. Charleston White is a smart guy, man. He's very intelligent, and he be dropping gold nuggets at some points. And sometimes when he talk, you be like, man, what the hell are you talking about? But very smart, very intelligent guy. Outside of the facade of the internet, I really believe that he's a real intelligent guy. But I know at some point you can't keep pushing the level, brother. You can't keep pushing it. Like you can't, you came in with it. You got your fortune and fame off of it, but you can't keep pushing it, man. But he protected. Oh man, Charles protected, man. He protected by the police, man. 12 got that boy
Yeah.
locked and hemmed up. He protected.
But like I wasn't too much feeling Charleston White like when he first came out until he said something and it kind of made me like, well, he got a point. He was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be mad at me for speaking my truth, but the rapper could say they slipping Molly's and girl drink, she ain't even know it, and you know what I'm saying? When he said that, it was like, okay, cool. Like you really can't be mad because like the rapper say crazy stuff all the time.
True. That's true. That's true. Like I said, he got a point. He has some valid points, man. About society, he has some valid points. But some of his points, bro, be off the wall. I think it'd be character. I think, but he done said it before though. When he portrayed his character, everybody tuned in to the character, but outside of the character, wasn't nobody paying attention to him. So that's the reason why he adopted the character and started going after different artists, people, game members, and all that. Allegedly going after them. But yeah. I don't really think Charleston White is a snitch, bro. I think that's all a character, bro.
So,
Then
dude, how you
again,
feel? Yeah, he a snitch. He gonna snitch.
yeah,
He gonna snitch, man.
yeah.
How you
That's
feel
for sure.
about the Boosie case in itself though? Like just the whole situation.
I don't know if the gun wasn't yours, man. If the gun was yours, then I don't see you. I don't think I'm kind of with Charleston in a sense, right? When he like all this time, certain kids was born or whatever, you wasn't there, right?
Mm.
If the gun wasn't yours, then don't take. I feel like don't take that charge. The gun ain't yours. I ain't saying you got to snitch, but don't take that charge. Whoever gun it is needs to take that charge, man. You need to take
And
their
see,
own
that be my
charge.
thing though. And see, that be my whole thing when I tell people. And you know what I'm saying? We don't know whether the gun is boosters or not. So we not
Yeah,
trying to bash their friends or the people that was on the scene. But that's why I always tell people, man, you gotta watch your circle because if your homeboys loved you and they really cared about you and they was real, they wouldn't even put you in a situation to where you got to snitch and blemish your street image. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta know who all is who. Like if me and you riding in a car and we get pulled over and there's some, you know what I'm saying, some stuff in there don't supposed to be in there, man. Ain't no way I'm finna be like, man, ooh, I'm not finna sit in there and make both of us go down when I know it's mine. Cause my loyalty to you. You don't deserve that. You got kids to feed and a
but
family just like everybody else.
like you said, ain't no loyalty in the streets these days, man.
No, ain't no
Ain't no
loyalty.
loyalty in the streets these days. But do you believe, right? Is there a certain level of loyalty that it should be, right? Because I believe is blind and dumb loyalty, and then I
Mm.
believe it's some true loyalty, right? And which one would you rather? Would you rather have people around you that's got that blind dumb loyalty, or you rather have somebody around you that's truly loyal to you?
Man, see the thing about it is I don't feel like it's a such thing as a blind dumb loyalty. I feel like if somebody will sit there and let you take their charge. Cause like you know what I'm saying, let's take the snitching off the table completely. If I don't say nothing and you let me sit in there for years on years knowing that I got a baby at home, knowing I got, you know what I'm saying, stuff to do, and just knowing I didn't do it, period. If you let my freedom get taken from me, that you ain't loyal anyway. And the
Well,
person that's
well,
sitting in there
well,
that's dumb.
that's considered dumb loyalty, right? Because are you gonna sacrifice for somebody that ain't gonna sacrifice for you? That's what I mean when I say blind dumb loyalty. That's what I mean. Like, are you gonna sacrifice for somebody that's not gonna sacrifice for you? You take that charge, but your baby mama and your baby out here suffering because you took the charge, and now your child suffering. Your child don't get what's needed from you, and on top of that, this guy ain't even trying to even help the situation or help take care of your baby or your baby mama
But you know,
until you get up
the
out of there.
funniest part though, fool, and you hear about it a lot. I swear to God, you hear about it a lot, and you gonna agree when you hear me say it. The people that you sit there and take them charges for, bro, you will find out they fucking your bitch while you locked.
True.
They fucking your hoe. They go right after your girl.
True.
After you take 100 years for them.
So the question goes back: are you gonna be stupid enough to take that charge? And then you lose everything. When you take that charge, you lose everything. They call it snitching. I don't call it snitching. Listen, I'm with Charleston. If I'm riding in this car, man, and that weed, that substance is yours, then, bro, when they come and ask me, they say, "Well, who is it?" I'm gonna give you the opportunity to say it's yours. But if you don't take the opportunity to say it's yours, then I'm be like, "Hey, bro, you gotta go on and stand a man up for that, bro. You gotta go on man up. I got
When do
stuff
you
at
feel
home."
like, but when did you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because you've been around for a minute. Like, when did you feel like it got to the point where it was like the streets flipped it to where they brainwashed you to feel like you snitching or you just supposed to take that charge? Or like, when you feel like the game got like that? Because I know it ain't always been like that.
Man, the game, I think the game started flipping like that, man, in the '90s, bro. This ain't something that just happened. This ain't something to where you go in there and you tell it's snitching. This ain't something. It's been popularized. I know I ain't say that right. it's been become more noticeable now that social media is out and people can spread the word farther than the communities. But I think it's been going on for a while. I think it's been informants for a while, man. That's what the police call them, informants. We call them snitches, but they call them informants. That's been going on for a while. This thing just started. But they remember that old saying, they say snitches get stitches. That's what
Like,
they mean. Yeah.
yeah,
Like
then it's like
even in
it put,
the yeah, go ahead.
but it really put a person in a fucked up situation. So you gotta think about it. Say for instance, right? Somebody go snitch, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. So now it basically you might as well just take the charge because now your name ruined and they're gonna try to kill you. Like 90% of the people snitch gonna get killed. Like, let's just be real, you know what I'm saying? Protective custody only can do so much for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, it just really just, man, you just gotta like, my thing is to not put yourself in a situation, man, know how to pick your friends, bro.
That's why I asked about the loyalty. That's why I asked what how far do your loyalty go, right? Because you gotta be able to choose where you put yourself and what position you put yourself in. And your loyalty to somebody shouldn't put you in a messed up position. Now, it might come a time to where things happen and you just gotta rock and go with it, right? But as far as the dumb stuff, I don't feel like your loyalty should put you in that position. But I don't feel like your homeboy loyalty to you should allow you to put yourself in that position for them.
But you wanna know what's so crazy to me though, fool? All these street dudes out here, man, I'm willing to bet my life on it. Only 5% of them people actually wouldn't snitch.
I can agree with that.
Man, people
I
say
can agree
that
with that.
then because man, it's easier said than done. Just like man, we could get in here right now, man. They give me 100 years, bro. Keeping this up. Man, let's be honest.
That's just like old boy daddy. Who was that? Queso or something like that. You sent
Yeah,
me.
case so that is.
Yeah. And the daddy got on the stand and they asked him questions and he identified the son, but
Now in that situation,
everybody was mad about it. But
in that
my thing
situation,
is, yeah,
but in that situation though, I can't respect pops
why you can't
because
respect him?
because why queso did what he did.
Well, I know. Listen, I know he raised them up in that environment, right? He raised them up in
Yeah,
that
but
environment.
see the thing about it,
But here's what I'm saying. In that instance, right, according to what they were saying in the case, according to what was said in the courtroom or whatever, he called him without informing him what was going on. So
mm,
you really took his choice away because he thought he was just come picking you up. But what he effed up at, and where I now say I blamed him at, right, to a certain degree, I blamed him, is when he took the clothes and went and burnt the clothes. But before that, he didn't know what had happened. They called for a ride. He just went and scooped them up.
see, but I said what I said because see, queso retaliated because they shot in the car and they hit his. I think the pops was in there. If I ain't mistaken, the dad was in there and the sister. You know what I'm saying? So he retaliated on y'all behalf, and then you go tell on him.
Well, you still got to say though, bro. Like I said, the pops was looking at. I didn't know nothing about this to after the fact, right? So now they trying to throw me life. I didn't know nothing about this after the fact. So you didn't even come and say, even though we all in this lifestyle, right? You didn't even come and say, "Hey, pops, we got to get back." I'm uninformed, so why should I do life being uninformed of some action you one took? You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'm glad you said that. Okay, so you know it's a cold, dirty game before you get in the streets. I'm gonna speak on people that's in the streets. Well, you know, me and you, we civilian, we work hard, we gotta do our one too. I'm speaking for the people in the
Allegedly.
streets. Okay, so I do feel like people in the streets, if you gonna get in it, you should live by that code then. So you shouldn't snitch. I feel like it is bad to snitch when you in that life. Because you know what I'm saying? Like a civilian person, man, man, do what you gotta do, bro. Go home, your people, man. But like, bro, you know what you signed up for in the streets.
I mean, I'm listen. I'm somewhat with you, nephew. I'm somewhat with you. But here's the thing: my loyalty is to me first,
Yeah, but you put your
right?
people in danger when you snitch, though.
My loyalty is to me first. If you put me in a situation, right? That's why I asked. That's why I asked. You put me in a situation that I don't know nothing about, but then you get mad and upset when I get myself out the situation that I knew nothing about on the other hand. So I understand the street life. I understand what you're saying, and I agree with you to a certain degree. But you put me in a situation. You my son. I love you, but you don't put me in a situation that I ain't involved in at that time and at that moment. Now, why I feel like he shouldn't have won scotch free is because even after the fact, right, when he found out, he took measures to help. That's why I feel like, okay, now you probably shouldn't have said anything because, well, I don't think they should have gave him life though. They tried
Hey,
to hang that man.
so dude, I got a question though. I'm finna give you a scenario, then I'm asking the question. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the question first so you can understand. So do you feel like people pick and choose what snitch? Because okay, so we go do a crime together, right? You expect me to take all the time, whatever. But if somebody break in your house or somebody, then you call the police and you put a report out. That's still snitching at the end of the day. Because you called the police. You still, so I feel like people pick and choose what snitch. Because
Well,
you get people locked up that broke in your house. But then, you know what I'm saying?
well, it it's not like, okay, so that's a difference between the two. That's different between the two. You went out and both of y'all chose to go out and do a crime together.
Mhm.
You didn't choose for this dude to break into your house. He put your
But
whole
if you
family in
gangster,
danger.
keep it gangster though. You got to keep it gangster.
No. Because see, that's you know what I'm saying. You chose to go do the crime together, right? So you knew the outcomes of going to do the crime together. You like, okay, you know, it's a potential there. We might get jammed up, right? If we get jammed up, you know, you shut up, I shut up, you let them figure it out. Boom. I'm in my house, I'm chilling, I'm laying down sleeping. This sucker breaks into my household. I ain't agree for him to break into my household. I didn't
But
agree for him
see,
to put my family in danger.
but I'm saying though,
So
think about it. Think
that's
about it
not,
though.
is that really snitching, or
But
is
you
that
gotta.
really
This is
snitching, or
what
I
I'm
made a
saying though.
decision?
This is what I'm saying though. Because it's not snitch. I don't feel like none of it is snitch. And this is my point.
Yeah.
It ain't snitch. It's somebody being smart. If me and you go out and you kill somebody off your own will, intent, bro, and I ain't got nothing to do with it. See this. See this is when I have a problem with snitch. Now this what I'm gonna say. This when I do have a problem with snitch. When you play a part in it.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
shot some, if I knew you about to go kill somebody, and no, don't snitch, don't tell, bro, don't tell, stay there, cause you had a part in it too. But if you didn't, like, if you kill somebody, bro, just like Queso Daddy, if you kill somebody, bro, and then man, you call me, man, KC come pick me up, bro, and you ain't put me a word or nothing, then I feel like it's understandable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But where I feel like he still should have got some time was because even after the fact, you still
So the
participate.
pops bring the clothes on.
I don't. The pops burnt the clothes. I don't feel like he should have got life. Right?
Did he get out, or is he
Yeah.
still in jail?
Yeah. He. As far as I know, if the last time I was looking and
So I
studying,
think Pop did some time though. I think Pop's already did a little time. I think.
yeah, but because they just did the trial. That happened like 2 years ago. They just started the trial now. But I think but what I'm saying is, I can't really tell you. I had to go, dig into the trial a little bit more. But you come get me. I'm unpronounced. What's going on, bro? My loyalty at that point lies with me. Everybody was mad and upset. Like, you his daddy. You should have rolled for your child. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nah, my child go out and make dumb decisions. He got to face that. I teach my kids, man. I'm with you 150% when you right, and I'm against you 100% when you wrong. Because you go out there and you make that decision, you ain't gonna pull me down the road with you.
And see, that's why I say, man, I feel like majority of street niggas, I feel like majority of street dudes gay, cuz, or that way, because it's like, man, it's like you choosing this over your family, over your kids, over your life, over your own life, like your own livelihood. Now you got to go fight, fight all people, and they trying to take what belongs to you, what I'm saying? You as a man in jail, they trying to
Yeah,
take what
yeah.
belongs to you. You got to fight for that every day. Now you living miserably, and when you could live a certain way, and that's why I always try to stray people from the streets. It's like, man, what we grew up at, we done seen everything that you can see, what I'm saying, in them type of environment. And it's like, man, why would you want to put yourself through that where you could possibly go to jail for the rest of your life and just leave your people out here like.
Blind loyalty, bro. Blind loyalty. It goes right back to it, like back with Boosie, right? Blind loyalty. If the guns ain't yours, bro, I understand the street code. I understand you
Yeah, but
trying
I
to hold
think
it
Charleston
down.
said Boosie had that gun in his back pocket, so 9 times 10, that is his gun.
Yeah, all right. Allegedly, right? Allegedly,
Yeah.
it was his gun, right? Could have been his gun
No,
allegedly. But what I'm saying is,
but,
right? What I'm
yeah.
saying is, in the case that it wasn't, right? In the case that it wasn't his gun, what Charleston is saying, why get taken away from your kids, your family, what you got going on to protect somebody else that wasn't man enough to step up and say, hey, that's mine. If you out here in these streets, you gotta be man enough to step up to the consequences of being out in these streets. If you ain't man enough to step up to the consequences of being out here in the streets, then why do you require somebody else to take
But
your
I do,
charge or show loyalty?
but I do say though, one thing though, I always like even with big and small homeboy, like my thing is if we all gonna live in this street, we all gangster. And if ain't nobody gonna tell or whatever it is, if I'm around Boosie and his entourage, bro, hey, bro, my my charges might the police might be more lenient to me. I might not have as many charges as you. You the breadwinner in this, bro. Just let me take that charge. Like I feel like somebody in his camp. If we all in the streets and you know what I'm saying, and you ain't gonna tell or whatever, like I feel like they should at least somebody should have stepped up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was his gun or not, cause he the breadwinner. Cause I mean,
Yeah. Well, again, right? I can see that, right? I can see that. I can see that. I can totally see that. I can see that. That analogy. I can see that. Yeah, I would have to go with that too. Like if I'm the breadwinner, I'm supporting us all. You know what I'm saying? You know how we live. You know how we move. You know what I'm saying? Hey, run that. I got you. But I think maybe he didn't let them do that, right? And
mm,
leadership goes a long way when you're a good leader. I mean, I don't care what aspect of life that you're in. When you're a good leader, you set the tone, right? So maybe Boosie was like, "Hey, this is my charge. I don't want you to get away from your family because of the decision that I made, right? I made the
yeah,
decision. You know what I'm saying? I knew the consequences if I get caught with the firearm. I know the consequences, so I'm not gonna let somebody else go down that road or go up the road. You know what I'm saying for something that I did. So let me be a man and go and settle. You know what I need to settle, do what I need to do, and get on out and come on back to my people. That's respectable, right? That's respectable. That's honorable. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to send somebody. I understand what you're saying. Like he the breadwinner, he take care of everybody, but at the same time, I respect him for saying, "Hey, let me." If it was somebody else firearm. I respect him for saying, let me, you know what I'm saying? If it was his, I expect him to say, let me go take care of mine and not try to pin this off on somebody else and get somebody else to take the charge and pull them away from their family, right? Because if they go in there now, they got to fight for their survival. You know what I mean? And so I respect them for that.
Yeah, and I don't really care what nobody say though. And you can say I'm crazy, I'm stupid. Man, I don't understand where Boost come from. If that's me, bro, if I get caught with it, man, I'll take that charge a million times, bro. It's too dangerous not to have a gun out here, bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
Man, it's too
You
dangerous. I'll take that charge a million times, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's a charge worth taking.
Listen,
Charleston White control, man, it's man. And then knowing Boosie street history, man, dude gotta have a gun, man. You can't. It's only so much support you. There's only so much trust you can put into your security and your people around you, man. Like, man, you gotta protect yourself.
It's so much trust you can put into the justice system, man.
Facts. And it's like, man, I ain't gonna lie, like, man, this one where I don't blame and like Charleston White trolling, but hey, I don't knock Boosie for that, bro. You need it.
Yeah, especially if you're moving around their lifestyle, right? If you're moving around their lifestyle, then you even but still, if you go outside the lifestyle, he's a celebrity. Still got to move because you can do nothing to nobody, and then just randomly they just run up on you.
And you know one statement I do hate though, when people be like, "You ain't got no ops, you don't need no gun, bro." I swear to God, like they do not matter.
It ain't about ops.
These days,
ain't about ops.
Niggas will kill you just for the stripes.
Well, listen. So what about the people that's in the store and these people running in here sticking them up? They ain't got no ops. They just at work.
Right.
And they need firearms. You know what I'm saying? Like the states, like New York. I don't get it. You don't want. Matter of fact, I was talking to my queen the other day, and we was talking to wifey about it the other day, and I'm like, baby, you know the only person that they take guns away from, and she was like, who? I was like, honest people. She's like, what you mean? I was like, in New York, you know, you can't. It's a certain requirement that you need to have in order to be able to own a firearm in New York, and I'm like, that's only for the honest people. Because the crooked people already got guns. So why would you take the protection from honest people away from them when the people in the street don't give two cares about your laws? So you take my protection away for me to be able to protect me and my family.
Or not even you take my protection away. If I keep my protection and I protect myself, now I get time like I'm in the street just for protecting my own self.
So it's a lose-lose. When you come to think about it, it's a lose-lose. Right? I think it should be. I understand that he got felony charges, right? I understand he got felony charges. I understand he just need to hire. He might need to just hire more security, right? Just might need to hire more security.
And then it's like, man, especially like where we stay at, man, we in a gun state, bro. Man, you cannot be out here without no gun, man.
Oh yeah, everybody in Texas got
ignorant,
guns.
Big up to Texas. It's ignorant YNs out here right now that are just for stepping on their shoes or bumping into them accidentally, man. You gotta, man.
They firing off in road rage, man. Road rage, they firing off. What I'm saying,
man. I don't care how good you can fight, bro, man. You cannot fight no bullet, bro.
No.
And I'm willing to take a chance on whatever charge I may get, protecting myself than dying for my daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I take whatever charge they going, you know what I'm saying? Because, and see, this is what people don't realize, though. People look at it like you got a gun, you a problem. I'm the type of person, I'm not using my gun unless it's for a good reason. Unless I got a self-defense case, I'm not out here looking for that.
Well, everybody that got a firearm is not out here looking for trouble. A lot of us got firearm for protection from the people that's out here looking for trouble. So let's just get that clear. I'm not out here looking for the trouble. You know, I've been a CHL holder for about almost 10 years now. Well, almost 7 years now. I'm not out here looking for trouble. But if trouble comes, I got to walk away from that situation. What I mean by walk away from that situation, I got to walk away from that situation. You know what I'm saying? I need to be in a position to where I can get home to my wife and kids. I got to get there. It's nothing in this world going to stop me other than some stuff that God may do. But other than that, I got to get home to them. Well, big ups to Boosie, man. Hey, brother, we sending our, we sending our big ups to you, Charleston. Hey, man, calm down a little bit with the troll situation. But get your money, brother. Get your money.
Yeah, and do you know what I'm saying? My thing is though, I just feel for his kids and his family though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Cause like they done had to go through this so much time, especially his couple oldest kids. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
They done been through it the whole way. You know what I'm saying? And that's why. And see, that's why I don't respect the Charleston White. Cause it's like, man, these people gonna actually hurt behind this man being in jail. And he did just have a newborn. Like you can't
Yeah, he
really
did.
blame nobody for nobody else mistakes, but at the same time, it's like, damn, you gotta have some type of, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have some type of fucking cur. You know what I'm saying?
In a sense, you could tell that Charleston is just on the BS because the ending statement is like when they do his release party, he gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? When the CD come out, they do his shows, he gonna be there. Charleston, man, is a creator, and he's
But you
using
know,
what he learned that makes him money.
yeah. But you know what I do respect about Charleston White that he done said before. He said if he said he know he's aware that his character can make something happen to him. And he okay with that. I mean, long as you live like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like he know he can die, like just like anybody else in the streets or just doing anything else, like you know. And see, and that's a reason. And it's kind of drifting off, but it don't surprise me. Or you kind of not be nonchalant because you be hurt if it's your family. Like if somebody in the streets get killed, it'd be like, man, he signed up for that in a way. So it'd be
Well,
like you
that
wouldn't care
well
like
and
somebody
well
died from natural cause.
well, you're right because society it's been happening so much, brother. It's just been it it's numbing people to the effects of it, right? It's numbing people to the effects. It's been happening so much that people walk through like day to day like it's just normal. But that's because this is what's being pushed in society, and if we don't step up and grab a hold to our youngest that's coming up, brother, it's gonna keep pushing more and more. The rap music pushing it, the TV shows pushing it, the streets are pushing it. Younger people are pushing it on social media is pushing it. Everybody's pushing this epidemic of just bang bang pow pow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and see that's the thing people don't really understand though. Like they try to preach to the grown people to stop the violence. It ain't about it. You gotta go and touch them kids that's coming up because you know what I'm saying. It's like man, grown people stubborn. You can get the kid. You know what I'm saying? Because like if we get the kids and we gonna stop there, then it'll stop eventually.
Yeah,
But it's different when these 12, 13-year-old, like it's 12, 13-year-old hard life in the game killing people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
but
just
but
different.
that go back to my question, right? Might go back to my question. Where do where your loyalty lies? If you got dumb loyalty, or do you got actual loyalty? And I think a lot of these young people are learning the dumb loyalty. They learning that you got to be loyal to the people in the streets, and the people in the streets ain't loyal to you because when you head that way, bro, they not rocking with you. They not going to jail with you. They gonna let you take it. That's the whole game plan. The whole game plan is to bring you in because you a
Gotta have
juvenile.
fun,
You
man.
you get that charge. You know what I'm saying? Due to the fact that you're a juvenile, you get that charge. You ain't going. But what they ain't understand is that the justice system is turning. They starting to put them in there that they 21,
Yeah.
and then they sending them off. So be
But you
careful.
know, okay, I got one more question because I know it's an end though, but I do want to know your input on this. Do you feel like the big rappers that got a big impact on the world, do you feel like they don't try to change the narrative or try to talk to the youth because they label don't allow it?
Well, some of it is label, and some of it's controversy sales, right?
Mm.
Controversy sells. That type of music sells. That's the type of music that they listen to. They scream and and play the songs over and over again, trying to get that tough guy feel from it, bro. That's what it is. They number one, the label controversy sells. So the label ain't gonna let them change because that's how you got put on. You got put on with this type of music. So we need you to continue to sell this type of music because you lose fans when you change up. So the label's looking at it from a financial standpoint. So I believe the
Yeah.
label's got something to do with it. But at the same time, if you never came in the game with that type of music, you wouldn't be forced to do that type of music.
Yeah, and it's like you know what I'm saying, and it's the media too, cause like Young and they said
Yeah.
when I'm making positive songs, when I'm making love songs, like Shade Room, them don't post me, but when I make a song like Who I Smoke or I get caught cheating on my girl or something, it's all over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's true that and it's proven that that's how it really works.
Yeah. Controversy and sex sales, man. controversy and X, Aston Mart X sales. You know what I mean? YouTube purposes, it sells. And so, if you really want to make money, that's where they at with it. I mean, if you got a conscience about it, then you got to worry about making money behind it. So you battle. I think a lot of artists is battling with the fact of the music that they signed up to put out, and then the conscious minded of it. They go in the game, not really caring about it, but after being in the game for so long and start to see the effects of it, some of them, then they start warring it within themselves. In my opinion,
Yeah.
is what I think.
And I do want to man, I do want to tell the fellas man, just because you not in the streets, do not make you, you know what I'm saying, weak. It don't make you less of a step, and that's people problem. Everybody got a misconstrued, like everybody got a misconstrued, like every man. Just because you in the street, man, it be the toughest people that ain't in the street. Somebody that ain't in the streets will kill you faster. And
Delete.
that's what people got to realize, man. Just because you don't got to be in the streets to prove no point, man. Like me, I know I ain't weak. I ain't got to. I'm not finna go get in the streets and go smoke people and do all this, delete folks. Man, I'm not doing it to prove no point, man. I'm the type of person. Come in my bubble and you gonna see.
Well, well listen. I don't even invite you in my bubble. I invite you to go find Jesus. That's what I invite you to go find some higher power. That's what I invite you to do. But if push come to shove, just know I got to get home to my wife and kids. So what that means is that you protect you, I'm gonna protect you, me, and we're gonna move on. But I think the problem with that is everybody trying to prove they self worthy.
Facts.
And you trying to prove yourself. Like you grew up in the suburbs, but now you out here in the streets. Like
It's
wasn't it
crazy, man.
who was that it was a famous football player that was talking about his son, and his son did rap music talking about the street life, and he was like, man, you grew up in $1 million house.
I think that Deion Sanders.
Now was it Deion Sanders or was it Irwin?
Oh, Mike Irvin. That was Mike
Mike
Irvin.
Irwin. He was talking about his son, talking about how he, rapping about how he grew up in the streets and all that. And he was like, he listened to his music. It was like, you grew up in a gated community in $1 million house. Like, what is this that you that you doing? Like, you got be yourself, man. Be yourself. Like, don't try to be something that you're not. And don't again. I go back to it, right? And it might sound like a broken record at this point, but I go back to it. Don't put your loyalty to where your loyalty will be crossed and put you in the wrong position. And that all come from you trying to prove yourself worthy to be worthy to some people that don't really care about your worthy or your loyalty. They're just using it for their own grace.
Yeah, and then it's like, man, we not trying to act like we ain't perfect on here, but everybody done did something. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like everybody
yeah.
done did stuff. So it's like I'm not getting on here. I'm not even bashing people in the streets. It's just like, man, I just want y'all to know it's more to life than that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, man. And then, like if you know what I'm saying, you get a second chance from the higher power, whatever you believe in, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you get a second chance, it'd be like, man, it's meant. Like, you know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta
It'd
take
be
it.
like, man, you gotta take them though.
Yeah, you gotta
You know
take
what
that.
I'm saying? You can't be scared of change, you know what I'm saying? I know people in the street, that boy done went Ghost, that boy done went Hollywood, and man, you can't care about that though, because that ain't gonna keep you here with your kids.
I think that's about the biggest point there is you got to set yourself up for success. If anything I can give with this, number one, big ups to Boosie, man. Hey, listen, you ask for everybody to pray for you as you go down to do your time. You go down and stand up as a man and take care of what you need to take care of. Brother, I wish and pray for your safety, for you to be able to get back to your wife and kids, your girl, your
Fact.
kids, or whatever, your family, your mother. You know what I'm saying? Uh, do what you need to do. But big ups for being a man. For if the guns was yours, if the firearms was yours, big ups for being a man and saying, "Hey, let me just take on my own charge and not try to throw somebody out there, right?" And I
Fact.
try to throw because I believe Boosie got people, bro. That's why I say that
Yeah,
bad,
somebody would took that
that
charge for
stupid
sure.
loyalty, bro. I believe he got some people that would have took that charge, but
But
it don't.
I feel like just Boost, just who he is, man. They still would have fucked with him either way, though. I
Oh
feel like
yeah,
he lost.
yeah,
He lost like he just lost in that situation. He would have just lost anyway.
yeah. Because the state dropped it, but the federal picked it up.
It's
Like the
because
state
he's
dropped
Boosie.
it,
You
the
know what I'm
federal
saying?
picked it
Like,
up. That's what it is. That's what they've been out to get him for a while. But big ups to him, Charleston. Big ups to you, man. Content creator. Hey, man, keep it going. The more you talk about it, the more we talk about it, the more we all can push, man. So shout out to him. To my youngins that's coming up, man. Hey, listen, man, get out of situations that you don't need to be in. Like it's more brighter things in life. Like it's more things in life that you can move on. You don't have to prove yourself to be tough. A tough guy ain't gotta tell people he tough. It's gonna show anyway.
Yeah, and you know they're saying that shit. Tough people don't last long. They die the fastest.
It's two places they go. They say
Some
jail or
people don't
hell.
never last the longest, man.
Yep, they say two places you go, jail or hell. So choose wisely. As we get ready to get up off here, man. Hey, listen, big ups. Thank y'all for joining this podcast, man. Hey, listen, go ahead and like, subscribe, hit that follow button and the notification button so when we drop another one, you'll be notified. I'm one of your hosts. I am Uncle Anthony.
It's your boy KC.
Hey, man, get with us on the next one, man. We out here.
Play with my name, I'ma stick some metal to your brain, and it's not a lobotomy. Better acknowledge me. I'm an up and coming.